Chopper might honestly end up looking like Chewbacca of all people. So I've got good news and bad news about the One Piece live action, because we just got some news and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good, but it's also kind of bad. So with the news, we got a list of a whole bunch of different people that were casted to play certain characters. Out of these certain characters, we got some good picks, but we didn't get Robin, we didn't get Chopper, and it's kind of like the two most like important characters out of all of this. Obviously, we're not gonna get like everything because we still got a long ways away before, you know, season 2 actually comes out.
But it's just the fact that, like, you know, we didn't get it with this news, and so it's like,
So we're gonna take a look at some of these characters, you know, we're gonna see like what the resemblance is, how they look, you know, if it actually makes sense, and then I'm gonna tell you guys why Chopper might honestly end up looking like Chewbacca of all people. Starting with Mr. 3, oh God, yeah, I'm gonna get clowned in the comments for this. David Malchin. Mr. David, we're just gonna call you David. And just looking off his face, he looks okay, let me not dislike. He actually is like a perfect representation of Mr. 3. The only thing that's wrong with him, his head is too small. I feel like in like the live action, I feel like they probably should like elongate his head so like it actually kind of like, because you know his head, it's kind of like small, and like, you know, Mr. 3, he's got a cranium on him, boy. And as far as like actual acting goes, I've seen him in like superhero type of movies. Like this was like the only actor on this list I actually knew of. This little bit right here on this website, it says that David, known for his ability to breathe life into quirky characters, both good and bad, seems perfectly suited for this role. His impressive filmography includes appearances in superhero films like Ant-Man, The Suicide Squad, and critically accumulated features such as Oppenheimer and Blade Runner, 2049, and Dune. So he seems like he's got enough movies on his belt to be playing Mr. 3. But overall though, it's gonna be cool seeing like his fruit like really in the live action, because we were worried about Luffy's fruit, but it actually ended up making it look good with the special effects and stuff like that. So it shouldn't necessarily be that hard. Oda, he was dropping a bag on the first season, so I can only imagine how much more expensive season 2 is going to be. Honestly, what it was, let's see what the budget of the last One Piece live action was.
What was the budget of the last One Piece live action?
18 million per episode, making it one of the most expensive shows ever made.
That's money I wish I had. 18 million per episode. Wait, how many episodes were in this?
how many episodes were in the One Piece live action?
8 episodes. What's 8 times 13 million? 8 times 18 million. That's a big number. That's like a mil, right? I'm gonna just guess. Like, I'm a numbers guy, but it's just like, if it don't have commas in it, I don't feel like that's a lot of work that I'm not about to do. But damn, 18 million episode is insane. But it's Oda and it's One Piece, so like, if you're not putting 18 million into an episode, it's not gonna look good. I guess we'll see. Next up on the list, Cameron Johnson as Mr. 5. W Melanin. I'm assuming they're gonna like spike his hair. If you're black, you know what I'm talking about, like the magic sponge, or like they'll just like curl his hair so it like looks more like Mr. 3. Let's see what his bio says. Cameron's an African-American actor renowned for his role as Batwing in Batwoman, has appeared in various television series such as Unproductive and The Cobblestone Corridor. Yeah, I think I watched like 2 episodes of Batwoman and I completely dropped the show because I'm not gonna lie, Batwoman was kind of mid. Okay, this is a little bit of a tangent. I love CW shows. Flash, Arrow, DC Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning, Supergirl. I love all the CW shows. I was excited for Batwoman, but then when they dropped it, it's just, I don't know.
I remember just trying to watch it and I just didn't like it for some reason. I don't remember why.
Cameron Johnson though, he looks like a spitting image of Mr. 5, and I'm excited because W black representation. Next up on the list, I'm gonna butcher this name so bad. Jazare Jaslyn as Miss Valentine. Why don't I remember who Miss Valentine is? Her devil fruit, the Kila Kila no Mi, grants her the power to manipulate her way at will. Why don't I remember who Miss Valentine is?
Go with something else now. Who is Miss Valentine?
You gotta cut me some slack. This was like the real like beginning of One Piece. I haven't like just gone back to the actual beginning of One Piece. I don't know how long. So before this live action comes out, I'm probably gonna have to do some film study. I can like compare like the two, because I actually do not remember who Miss Valentine is at all.
Damn, that's a bad look for me as like a One Piece content creator, like a One Piece, like, you know.
But yeah, I mean, like, she looks cool. In terms of like looks, her hair looks kind of short, but then again, some of the pictures that I'm seeing, her hair, I thought it was in like a ponytail at first because like the picture that they showed next to her face, but it looks like she just has like short hair and she just like put it back or something. So like, yeah, it's a perfect representation. They literally look just alike. But no, that's a W picked up. On to the next one. We got Mr. 9 and Daniel Lasker plays him. My man's Mr. Daniel. Beyond his work as Mr. 9, Daniel has also appeared in popular shows like Raised by Wolves and Noughts and Crosses. In terms of looks, I mean, I feel like he looks good enough. I don't know how they're gonna do his hair though. I don't know if they're gonna like cut it or he's gonna like put on like a wig, but I mean, like, I can see it in like the facial structure, but other than that, it's like, I don't know. He looks kind. He looks kind of wacky. Then again, I don't really remember Mr. 9 that much either, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at him too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really. He just looks weird next to him. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see it like in person. Next up on the list, we have, oh my gosh, like I can't with these names. Scalar Russell as Crocus. And obviously I know who this is. It's the owner of Laboon. He's in Game of Thrones. Yeah, I'm gonna get caught for this one because I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm assuming if he played, I don't even need to read this. I'm assuming if he played in games or acted in Game of Thrones, he's a good actor. In terms of the comparison, damn, I was about to say he's gonna shave him bald, but they be having them like ball caps that you can like put on people. So I mean, I guess you don't gotta. Why does Crocus like the little like thing coming out of his head? It low-key reminds me of like a peacock. Bro, imagine this whole time he was a devil fruit. He had the peacock fruit, and that whole time he was in like his hybrid form. That was probably a really bad comparison. But yeah, no, that's a W cast though. I don't know what they're gonna do about his beard though. I feel like, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that hard, but I feel like it might look weird in live action. Like in One Piece, it's anime, so like it doesn't look like that weird. But I feel like having that like in real life, I don't know. It might look kind of wacky. We'll see about that though. That's a W choice. All right, on to the next two. Now Dory and Bragi, and we have Brandon Murray as Bragi, and then we have Myrner Coaster as Dory. Now I have a problem with the giants. Like, obviously they're giants, right? In the live action form, how are we gonna make this look realistic? Or not even realistic, how are we gonna make this not look super weird? You know what, now that I think about it, there were movies like this that had giants and they didn't look as weird. And with an $18 million budget per episode, there's nothing to be worried about with that. The giants, they're gonna look good. This Brandon guy Loki kind of looks like Thor. I low-key thought that was Thor for a second. In terms of looks, I mean, I guess Brandon kind of looks like Bragi, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it with Werner, with Dory. Like, even both of them, like, they both just look, I don't know if it's just me, maybe if they have like the actual like the beard, the helmet, and like actually like in costume, they might look more like them. But like just looking at them, just like their raw like face, they don't, like, I don't know, those two are low-key kind of concerning in terms of like the facial expressions. But like there's no doubt in my mind that they wouldn't be able to make it the giants look like, you know, giants, because there have been plenty of movies who are live action who have had giants and they look fine. The one thing I am worried about though, I'm gonna keep saying this because I said it in the last one too, it's Chopper. I don't know if we're gonna get like an Alvin and the Chipmunks type of Chopper, or if we're just gonna get like a kid in a costume kind of Chopper, or if we're gonna get like a Chewbacca Chopper, like a mini Chewbacca. That would be insane. Wait, is there a, and I'm gonna keep saying this too, what's going to make or break the season 2 of One Piece is gonna be how they portray Chopper, because that's literally Chopper and Robin is what everyone is waiting for, mostly Chopper. So like if you mess up Chopper, the whole season it's gonna get thrown away, because all people are gonna be talking about and care about is just the fact that they weren't able to replicate Chopper to look good. But then again, I hope people don't have their expectations too high, because like he's probably gonna end up looking like Alvin and the Chipmunks in some sort of way. That's literally the only way. That's literally the only way you can do it. You do it any other way, it's not gonna look good. Then as far as Robin goes, I don't think we've seen any actors, or like we've seen some people who like could be casted, but there hasn't been like an official casting for Robin. So we're just cooked with Robin until we actually see something. But hey, if they choose the wrong actor for her, it might. Yeah, that's all we got for the season 2 live action cast right now. I think it comes out sometime either this winter or next fall, like next year, like 2024, 2025 fall. I'm really excited. I like season 1 of the One Piece live action. So depending on how season 2 goes, it's really gonna just determine on how good the character casting is and how good Chopper looks, and hopefully he does not look like Chewbacca. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that, and then I will see you guys in the next one.